So now let's go back to your t-test graphics PDF file and set it on the page that shows the independent sample t-test. And if you understood the graphic from the one sample t-test, it's essentially the same thing. The numerator is simply group 1 mean minus group 2 mean instead of the mean for your group and the known population. That's really the only difference. So it's men's average number of hours with an A in the classroom and female teachers' average number of hours with an A. And the bigger that difference is, the further you are away from 0. So you thus get a larger T. Numerator's essentially the same thing. So in this case, the first thing we did was we read the first significance value for the Levene's test. It was 0.00, less than 0.05. So you have to reject the null and assume the variances are not equal. You look at that T value, it's negative on the second row, it's negative 5.494 with a significance of 0.00, therefore reject the null, and we say female teachers have A's in their classroom for longer periods of time than males, 1.35 hours versus 6.61 hours. So when you do this homework, what people tend to do is use a lot of unnecessary language. They'll say, an independent sample t-test was run. This compares the means of two groups. The two groups were. And really, all you need to say is, you can say if you want to that it was an independent sample t-test, but you just simply look at the results and you say, female teachers have an A in their classroom for more time than males do. And you would report both means. You won't just say there's a significant difference. And you don't need to say there's a significant difference and then repeat females have A's longer in their classrooms, because that tells you it's significant. If it's not significant, you would simply say there's no difference in the number of hours that male and female teachers have an A in their classroom. So, all we did was we observed a T of negative 5.494. We knew that our upper bound and lower bound T, our lower bound negative 1.08 and our upper bound T negative 0.49 contain 95% of the T's. We went past that, and therefore we conclude there is a significant difference. Once again, if you can understand conceptually these graphics for any one of the t-tests, you can understand all three.